Take you now to the drama in D.C. here. The Speaker of the House is talking about the push for impeachment.
And disturbing new details about the migrant camps is now coming out. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Colombo is following all of this for us. He's live at the White House. Ross?
Well, Christy and Calvin, the president in France today for the 75th anniversary of D-Day. More on that solemn anniversary in just a little bit. But first, take a look at this. While in Normandy, the president doing an interview with Fox News with graves of soldiers here in the background. He was blasting veteran and special prosecutor Robert Mueller and Nancy Pelosi. Many people outraged about this. Back here stateside, Mueller, in fact, is now one step closer to testifying.
We're investigating all the things we would investigate.
House Judiciary Chair Jerry Nadler now saying he would issue a subpoena for special counsel Robert Mueller if necessary within weeks.
A president cannot be charged with a federal crime while he is in office.
Mueller has made it clear he would prefer not to testify in public, but hasn't flat out refused. Meanwhile, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi going much further in her criticism of the president than ever before, reportedly saying in a private meeting with Democrats, "I don't want to see him impeached, I want to see him in prison."
Make no mistake, we know exactly what path we're on. We know exactly what actions we need to take. And while that may take more time than some people want it to take, I respect their impatience.
At least 57 of the 235 House Democrats are now calling for impeachment. Judiciary Chairman Jerry Nadler choosing his words carefully when asked if he's on the same page.
As I said, we are launching an inquiry now, and whether we'll launch an impeachment inquiry, it may come to that.
Meanwhile, negotiations continuing today with Mexico at the State Department.
Who are you meeting with today?
Team from the State Department.
This coming after talks at the White House yesterday produced nothing. The president still standing firm that a 5% tariff on Mexican goods will take effect on Monday if Mexico doesn't stop migrants from crossing its border into the U.S.
We've told Mexico the tariffs go on, and I mean it too, and I'm very happy with it.
More disturbing images surfacing of deplorable conditions that migrants are being held in. Inspectors found improperly packaged raw and leaking meat and overflowing toilets and moldy shower stalls. The Department of Homeland Security's Inspector General says that these immediate risks and egregious violations were found at multiple ICE detention facilities in unannounced visits during a 6-month period late last year. The worst were in New Jersey and California.
And while in Europe aboard Air Force One, the president finally signing that $19 billion disaster relief package. That's going to give hundreds of millions of dollars, not only to Florida, but to Puerto Rico. And Christy and Calvin, you'll remember it was held up at least 3 times here on the Hill by Republicans. But now that money should start flowing to our state and Puerto Rico and other states very soon.
Relief is on the way. Our Ross Colombo live for us from Washington. Ross, thanks a lot.